Rez is waiting, perhaps for the gimmick smoke. Roland with the Julies, creeping, spots Hades. Spamming now, and the bomb falls at his feet. That's a nice start for him. Flashbang, though, that may deal with him. Indeed, it will. Headtrick is here, but how quick is he with these pops? Look at the airtime there. Either way, Rez will deal with that. 3-on-3 as NIP try to hold on to this bomb site. A smoke up on short, and Config has been lost as Goofy comes in from the back. 2 more to find now. Rez and Alexi B. Alexi B is the one to duel, running low, and Rez will come to clean up to get the reloads in as they're still in a 2v2 situation. Things may slow down as Hades is on the A bomb site, but where is the bomb?
Gets a couple of warning shots and gets to survive. You'll see Hades now drop back with that P250 for the post plant, and Alexi's on the long flag. He might catch him. Oh, he can't get the kill. That was a golden opportunity that's gone awry for Alexi. And now Rez has to try and deliver, and it's so hard for him here. They don't have to fight him. Oh, that's a clean kill from Rez. He'll get towards the bomb, but Minio's going to peek from the other side, and Rez not ready. The dualies line up the final frag. 9 in with the pistol.
It's a big headshot from Goofy. Important duel won by Goofy, and there's so much time on the clock. Really compromising Ninjas in Pajamas now. He starts to fall back, and Goofy is behind enemy lines, cutting this defense to pieces. Headtrick might have a free one, though, as Goofy repositions. Has he done enough, though? Plenty of footsteps making their way towards the A bomb site now, charging up the ramp. 45 seconds on the clock now. 9 are starting to creep. They don't have any smoke grenades, though, for the usual execute onto the A bomb site to plant the bomb. So time will be of the essence, but Headtrick will jiggle into his doom, into his demise, as Hades dispatches of him with the AWP. Patiently waiting as Hades, 2 remain, but again, it's them who need to plant the bomb. They have thinned the numbers, and Kylar's coming in from the back. That'll be the end of Config. Now Rez is being pulled from pillar to post. Which way does he go?
I'm pretty sure 9 said in some of the interviews as well. Okay, just about survives. I think they said that Goofy's the guy always with the smile on his face on the team. So I guess it makes sense if you're going to pick that name. Yeah, look at that, man. Through the smoke. Oh, that's so cheeky.
"50 seconds remain. As the process on A begins, but there's still lurkers towards B. Minio traded. They know where the AWP is. Does that raise the urgency now? Surely that's the go command. Roland gets dropped. There's more to play with, but they've got to clear this out. Just laser focus, tunnel vision. Goofy will trade Alexi B, though. He's found the key frags, but Headtrick's made it to 1 versus 1. He's dropped a bomb as well. Goofy going for the flank. Headtrick has no idea. He's looking for it now, though. Shotgun mode, and he finds a quick scope. Headtrick, the spatial awareness, fantastic from him.
NIP finally with that first round on the board, but you've always got to be ready. Kai already up ramp, that nade. Oh, that's it. Headtrick's done for. Nothing he can do.
There's still a minute on the clock, though. Like, where do they play from in this scenario? They're kind of being invited to press on and lose everything, as we see there from Config again. 9 take advantages, then they hold and punish. The CT's looking for information. It happens again, and they're down to 2. Really rough situation for Ninjas in Pajamas. They get a frag on key, but again, what can they really do here?
It's thanks to him getting into that advanced position early. An NIP you weren't accounting for.
Always explosive. First to go, more of an acquired taste. 9 certainly love the taste of it. Oh God, it's collapsing again. It's like they're gravitating towards a trash compactor. Famas and 10 HP versus an AK. Very rough situation. Look at this swing from Alexi B, though. Picking up the slack. Oh, he's on the site. He's seen that it's empty. He's seen it's completely empty as presence has been shown towards the A bomb site. But if they rotate, will they be going into Config who's coming in from the back? Are they expecting this? Kylar is walking with his gun out, but they're going to line up for Config, exactly what he needed. 3 kills on the board now, and NIP find a second.
play for Brolan, so he can peek. Oh, wow, he still takes the fight. Love that play from Brolan, and the nade will help him. He lines up 2-1 through the smoke. Goofy didn't know what hit him. Oh, Brolan with a beautiful round.
Wow. Big round for them, and look at the style in which they won it. They put 9 on $2,000 per person. Lining up for him perfectly. Goofy in the smoke has no idea what hit him. 5-man on road. Brolan's boost might come at a very good time. Spots Key's head, but can't finish off. Actually, he can finish off the job. How many did he see? How compromised is this play from 9 in their eyes? Could be even more so as that smoke is deployed on short. Hedrick moving back to the site now, looking towards the sandbags. Brolan is here as well. Then there were 2. 9 don't have the control they used to. This looks like another failure of a round for them. Config from the back once again. Really making life harder for them. Dealing with the matter. 5 alive for Ninjas in Pajamas as they continue the catch-up. Look how fast they've made their way up towards short, though. He is here with lightning speed, and Minio's got to run distraction from the front. This might be enough then. Hedrick's going to be exposed. He's not going to see this coming. Still alive for the time being, but this has to be the green light for the rest of the squad. Down goes the AWP. They have position now. Alexi B's compromised. He's going to fall back. It's going to be self-preservation here. Look at the swing from 9 with the pistols. That might just be enough. Tyler and Goofy dispatched off Key, having a look-see. 3 versus 2. Deploying the util now as well. They need to find some kills, though. There's no way they defuse this bomb with 3 players standing. I would be absolutely shocked. There's the first bait. Nobody doing anything, though, but Config will get domed by the Tech 9. And there goes Rez as well. So lightning fast up the short position. NIP had no idea.
Now I go back to this A bomb site. Oh, Alexi gets a kill elsewhere. Not that much utility here for 9. Got to deal with this AWP.
Down cues as well. Brolan expects 26 seconds. Hops up to get slam dunked by Goofy, of course. Hedrick with an awkward one. And now it's Hedrick versus Key. 1v1, plants the bomb in a safe position. Oh my God, that was so clean. So clean from Hedrick. Key could have planted the bomb. We have a fight on our hands. I love this. Ninjas in Pajamas have come to play. Hedrick on 13 kills now. Top of the leaderboard. Brolan makes it 10. 5v3 for Ninjas in Pajamas. Minute 10 on the clock. They're lining up for Config. He's going to hold his position. Grenades are on the way, but he delivers the second one. Punishing 9 in the last round of the first half. Minio versus 5. Util flies in his direction. That rotation as well, allowing Hedrick to get a free one. Well, that was quite the comeback then from Ninjas in Pajamas. It's kept close at half-time. More vertigo action to come. Brolan is creeping, and he's got 4 players in tow. Focusing up the ramp as Brolan waits for a peek that may come, may not come. In the meantime, Minio will have a look from the back, and Brolan will be dispatched off easily by Key. Moving round now to the site. The Julies are barreling off. They're rattling off on that sandbag player. We're not quite finding what he's looking for. We've got a flanker all the way around that short position, and he's still delivering. Very long reload on those Julies. His teammates here for help as well. Bomb not planted just yet. This is chaos. I think they're heading towards B. They are going on a procession towards that B bomb site. Rez of 7 HP will try to catch them off guard. Key jumping around the corners. 6 golden coins. Super Mario to try and avoid those headshots. And Rez, the flank is here with that Glock, trying to run distraction, running out of bullets, and it looks like Kyler will come back for him, but who's going to win what? Rez will deliver. 7 HP in a dream. And now it's Key, 1 versus 3. 2 on the site, 2 to find, but it will be Hedrick with the headshot to tie the score. 8 apiece. That is huge, considering the score at the beginning, 1-7. That's a hell of a performance from him. Key is dropped on the ramp. They continue to try and trade. I think the bomb may have been spotted there. Needs to be rescued by NIP. Molly to try and delay things, to try and buy some time. And have a look at Hades' position. This may have gifted 9 something extra as the T's tried to swing on that bomb, and Config finds himself in a 1v3 now. Bomb collected, 30 seconds, but does he ever get past this position? The answer is no, not on this occasion. 9 fights straight back. Roland's in position. We saw this in a pistol as well. His teammates creeping around. Goofy, he is dodging so much fire at the moment, staying alive, holding position. Key trying to trade. He finds 2 before Roland can activate, and that is huge. 3v2 before the bomb is planted. 20 seconds, and there's no util in the hands of NIP at present. Kyla coming in from the back. He can hear that rotation. How do they get this bomb planted? 9 are simply waiting. Roland full committing to it with 12 seconds on the clock. Config holding down the angle to the left, but again, they may have somebody coming in from behind. We can see it on the X-ray. That is Kyla. 9 showing presence elsewhere. There goes Config, and then Roland's got so much to do. Trying to find something around this smoke. Goofy looking over the top. The transfer, it won't be enough. 2 plays to 5 for 9 as they make it 10-9. This time Config has Alexi B around him in that mid position, but it seems they're falling back somewhat. Look at these mollies for Ninjas in Pajamas. Well, there's one less now as Rez gets decapitated. If they had plans towards B, they are a lot more awkward now. And without that map control, kind of telegraphed what they might be doing. 9 will be expectant of more players towards A. That'll make life even harder for NIP. 40 seconds on the clock, almost all the util is gone for 9, but they are 2 frags to the good now. Config creeping in. It's going to be a dry one. This is such a strong angle from Minio. Delivers almost to Hedrick, down to 4 HP. What do you even do here for NIP? Losing that player on B was a catastrophe for them. And then it's Hedrick in a sandwich, and he is the meat. 12 rounds for 9.
Still makes that aggressive play, even though he's not having a great game individually. He gets aggressive down on B stairs. So important to still be willing to make those plays, exert pressure on the map.
Hedrick creating some space. Drawing CTs towards that mid position if he can. They might line up for Kylar though. 2 remaining, 1 in mid, 1 on the B bomb site, carrying that bomb. There'll be 2 kills for Ninjas in Pajamas.
We might see K try and peek over the top of it. Roland's got up towards construction. K has got that kill he was looking for.
Oh boy.
In position, he's somehow got 2 before Roland can trade.
They know the AWP's here now. The smoke is up already. Is he able to escape? Roland is enacting revenge. Look how fast that was from Hades. 1 versus 2. Hedrick with the AWP. Getting tagged down to 1. But still standing. Creeping around mid. Surely he starts looking towards site at the wrong time here. The quick scope from Hedrick. Oh, heading towards the A-bomb site now. He is running to his demise.
Thinking that because he's been quiet for so long that they would have rotated to B, preempting that play. Oh, man, that second shot, lovely from K. Let's move off to that good start. Hedrick still made it close for a second, but Goofy pulls his gun out just as he hears Hedrick. It's here for NIP though, and not much utility for 9. So as these smokes come in, have to be the spam through them. Minio able to get 1 before the smokes really bloom. On plant looking unlikely right now, but maybe they will be able to get it. Hedrick low on health, gets it down. He won't be able to get away safely, and Config will try and cause some chaos. But I think he should be able to deal with this. He'll do his best. He'll get 1. Trying to transfer, but there's a player behind him. It is 9 up to 15 rounds. On their CT side, throwing different looks in on different rounds. Scoped in, will land the shot onto Brolan. Clean pick for 9 early in the round.
Heading towards 45 seconds left. Again, very slow and deliberate from NIP. Trying to deny information, but Hades is having none of that. Ready for Hedrick. Much better angle for Hades. Much better. Delivers onto Alexi B as well. They are getting shut down, Ninjas in Pajamas, 1 by 1. So much for Rez to do, so little time to do it. He has the bomb, but I don't see a plant coming anytime soon. All the angles are covered. Popping up, Rez, so many targets. He's found 2 of them, but he still needs to plant that bomb. 1v2. Key so low, but there is the final trade. A noble attempt, but wasn't enough in the end. After a close end to the first half and a close start to the second, 9 pull away and secure Vertigo.
Well, we're getting new observers every map, man. I feel like someone's messing with the names. But here we are. Hades holding mid early. Run up through underpass, and Alexi wins that first fight. Not normally the name you look at on NIP, but nice to see him off to a good start.
Hopping past, getting somewhat stuck, but still finding the frag. Goofy will be missing some 2 feet after that headshot. Key will be the last man standing then outside the B-bomb site. They shouldn't be hunting for this last guy too much. Ideally, they want to keep their armor perfect, and they will do. So they're all going to get a cheap helmet for $350. Now, they don't really have position here. Now, they could fish for something. They've got 2 Desert Eagles in the market position, I believe. Actually, 1 on short, 1 in the market. Roland's been dropped as well. So this is a dicey round for Ninjas in Pajamas, especially as that kill comes through. Trying to play off of the chaos. Goofy's in the 1v1 now. He's found the second last player, but where is Rez? Hiding behind the bench. Does he have the angle? Indeed, he does. That got real expensive real quick, but it is a clean sheet for NIP. 9 are going to get pinched here. They may have 3 players able. Oh, that pop flash has come in the right time. No response just yet, though. Alexi B will dispatch of Minio. Now things are getting a little awkward, popping up on the bench and getting taken down. The trace will continue. The bomb is stuck in mid. There is a smoke up. He can look over that. Hades sees an elbow. He will surely find an angle here as the crab work comes in from Brolan. All kinds of off angles to be held by these CTs. It's a long way to that B-bomb site. Nice headshot from him. Smoke up on short. Turning the corner straight into the hands of Hades. Still on the balcony, and 9 are on the board. Top connector and jungle have been dealt with. They'll swing around those smokes as well. No CTs lurking in those positions, but there'll be CTs lurking elsewhere who will be dispatched off. Key towards top mid, maybe going for a flank. He's gone. 3 players remain for 9 as Hades looks for a second. Look at this position from Goofy. How long could he hold this angle for? 3 huddles by jungle. They start to swing from CT. Goofy edging forward as the T's do exactly the same. Big headshot from Headtrick, and he's got a flurry of weapons at his feet. Hades with another one. He's got a great angle as well to cover. Is this bomb being defused? No, it's not just yet. Kyler has the kit, though. He's got to get on it fast. He has to commit to this. He has to hold it. Red with the grenade. He's on the reload as well. Will he get there in time? No, the bomb's been defused. The kill comes afterwards. But the bomb has been defused, and the round goes the way of 9. CT's saying hello. He only spots 1, though. But surely they know the jig is up. He can't do anything about it. He gets no kill here. So out come NIP into the A bomb site. The objective is committed now, falling to the floor near default. The CT start to swing. Still 40 seconds. They have to be careful. Conflict made his way to CT spawn with a huge angle from beside the plant pot. That bomb's still default. Key, 1 of 3. First one to be dropped by Conflict then. Minio and Goofy remain. Lexi B burst fired by Goofy coming in from short, and Conflict here again. Coming to life on Mirage with 3 kills in this round. But where is Minio? 1 versus 2. 17 seconds. Starting to plant the bomb now. And there's a creep from Headtrick to deliver that final frag.
Ooh, quick reactions from Minio. Flicks up to the face. And Alexi B might be next to feel the wrath here. Oh, the Deeg doing huge damage.
50 seconds remain. You can see Kylar jump spotting in the apartments, holding the pixel gap. You'll soon see players coming his way. Goofy pops up in mid, and Hades will join him as well. 2 players remain for NIP, and Kylar up close with a 5-7 surely will catch them by surprise. That leaves Rez in a 1v3. Praise the frag of his teammates. 30 seconds to find 2. He has nothing on the site, and there's not 1 but 2 of them. And down he goes as well. 1 flash in a dream then for Ninjas in Pajamas. No smokes whatsoever. They need to charge down a position, but there are 4 riflers here with the flank coming through from Kylar. He delivers on Pilot, and Molly will certainly help as well. Now you can be the bait. Goofy delivers. Bomb is dropped, and there goes Config as well. They barely step a foot into the A bomb site. I don't think he's visible from connector. A flash from Hades as he looks towards the connector. Oh, hello and goodbye. A clean shot onto Config. And he knows people at ramp as well. Key will activate. Hades down. Minio. Will they forget about that Palace player? Again, they've had to make assumptions, so they can't have all the information. There's 9 seconds to plant this bomb. And Minio will appear and transfer from one coast to the other. The round is secured. Or is it? Having another look towards mid. Losing time here. Someone's got to go and collect that bomb. That's a big frag by Headtrick. There's one player in sandwich though. Does he pop out? Minio still waiting. The CT's been spotted in CT. I'd be surprised if they even checked this position. He really hasn't done anything yet, Minio. Just waiting. Finding the second kill eventually. And look how they fall. LXCB off as well, leaving Rez in a 1 versus 3. 17 seconds to plant this bomb. One player on shot looking for him, but he can't quite make the connection. Patience paying off for Minio. Put himself into a position to find 2 kills.
Even when they do, they're not really in position to follow up from the kills they're getting. Not able to clear out all these positions from 9. Oh, this is something though. There's a kill from Config. B-side vulnerable now.
Goofy wasn't on island, but Key has come in to help. Bomb is committed to the bomb site as our ninjas in pajamas, and Rez is making it doable in unlikely fashion. Minio and Hades creeping, but Rez is creeping as well. Awkward for Hades, but he found Rez first. LXCB fishing now, stuck in the corner. Config is somewhere with a rifle. He's on the way, coming in from the back, being waited for by Hades, who looks away, looks back just in time. And that is the game changer. That is the frag they needed to make it really hard. They know LXCB stuck by the van. Just begging them to peek a tight angle. So correction is minimal with the Desert Eagle. But look at the angles they've got. Minio's in a very good spot. LXCB could still be fast enough. Assuming nothing, but there's so many places to check. 4 enough, or must they get more rounds in this half?
I feel like you want 1 or 2 more. Nice to see Rez delivering a couple of kills with the Deeg. But Hades, so solid with the AWP, has just been racking up the numbers. Just as NIP start falling back.
Yeah, that's quite the rotation we're seeing. More presence in mid. Hades was waiting. Config can't trade the frag. Goofy in a forward position. Config looking for it, but Goofy's moving around the corner. Rez maybe trying to run distraction over towards B. That might pull Hades out of position. He's heading towards B, actually. Regardless, NIP are falling 1 by 1. No response to any of these frags. Rez and LXCB now. With Minio in T-spawn. Why are you running, he asks. LXCB with 14 HP, showing a bit of cap. And the bomb is lost. Minio gets the reload he needs. Rez has 20 seconds. But to do what with? Got 3 players coming his way. Look at the angles being held as well. By the sofa, and yet on the floor. Now that is a dirty angle from Config. But he doesn't win the duel. Oh dear. Well then. 9 are far from devoid of information. A chunky HE into the ramp as Brolan waits for that smoke to go, but there's yet more utility coming. 4 players here for 9. 25 seconds to clear out a quadrant of players on this bomb site and plant the bombs. That is a lot to ask, and it's not going to happen. 11 rounds at halftime for 9. They continue to show strength from map to map. But there is more play to be had. Pistol round is here. Rez will spot some crucial information, but he'll die very quickly indeed. This is rough as sandpaper for ninjas in pajamas. Roland with a lot to do. Won't keep his angle on that. Oh, hold on a second. Never mind that. We've got a rotation towards B as it has been breached, but Config is top mid. He'll surely hear the rotation. But will he understand what's happening? NIP moving over towards B now. They know what's happening, but Goofy is hiding behind the shelves, delivering the first kill. LXCB won't get a hand on that tilt. No robberies today, unless Config somehow finds a way.
What are we saying? Ooh, we're saying something. Rez and Brolan drop the bomb on ramp. able to get one back. Roland is alone here, and look at Minio. Again, they're just cutting off these rotations.
Absolutely surrounded. Headtrick trying to find a way back. Coming in from B with the Desert Eagle. Picks up the Famash. Minio creeping through. And the remaining two Ts know where one of the CTs is. But Kyla doesn't have an angle to help his teammate with this bomb just yet. Maybe there's a chance still. Which makes life oh so worse as he makes his way onto the bomb site. No one showing just yet. There's Roland, but where's the last one? Comes out of nowhere, Headtrick. Config defending B, hiding behind the pillar. Alexi B's here to help. Config is down. Got to be careful with that grenade. One has made his way towards the van already. Rez trying to rotate in if he can. Alexi B's in trouble. He needs some help, but help is not going to come fast enough. Minio deletes two. What is there left for NIP to do now?
And then isolates the duel onto Alexi.
The way they play Vertigo is a great indicator of that. They clearly communicate well. Mid to late round calls good as well. Minio finds an entry on Rez. And this is the execute into the B bomb site then. Config by the pillar at the back. Alexi B's been dropped. Minio once more charges up and punishes Config. NIP out of position once more. No one's far away enough to throw a pot flash though, so looks like it'll be the dry peak. Rez swinging around the corner. How does Headtrick trade that with the AWP? Where was the pop flash maybe? I think they were peeking the wrong way around there. Things are collapsing on the A bomb site once again. Bombs in B apartments. Alexi B towards B still with that MP9.
He's playing from Van this time. There is a molly, but I think 9 might just go without nades. And Roland's actually rotating. The molly now comes in, so Alexi has to reposition, but it pays off for him. Traded quickly, but look at Roland arriving. Big damage done, but now they know he hits the headshot anyway. And Minio has to try to clutch. And Roland will just try to survive at the back of the bomb site. He knows Config is ready on short. Config actually just takes the fight anyway. So NIP able to recover.
Try and create that crossfire with Shadow as Roland makes his way in.
Ooh, Minio loses out there to the aggression of NIP. Hades on that lurk with the AWP. Little awkward. He might actually catch a player falling back. He has. But there is still Alexi all the way pushed through, and it is this A play running into a stack. Roland will get dealt with. What a shot from K. Oh, and Kyler delivers a headshot of his own. This stack not paying off for NIP. There's the flank from Hades. And Alexi is just watching the kill feed, wondering what the hell just happened.
God. Headtrick's trying to scout kill elsewhere, and Rez will still deliver. Oh my days! How did Minio not get that? He's got 2 HP. I can't believe what I just witnessed, but there's still more work to be done. Goofy going for the outside plant. There's a nice angle from Key indeed. 16 seconds, so they've got big pressure. Plus you realize that one more is there. Trying to clean up, at least make it expensive for them. Starting to charge through, low on the bullets though. HE being deployed. He's just going for the frags now, although he pulls out the bomb as Config appears. Rez with some kind of jiu-jitsu out the window.
Yeah, no right getting away with that. Oh man, yeah, he just
caught
straight back. Yeah man, that should have been it. Config fighting back at the end here.
They are making the CTs wait. They're making the CT stare at angles for a while. Grenades being deployed as Hades comes out, delivers onto Brolan, and the numbers are here for an instant trade on Config. 4 on 3, heading towards the A-bomb site. How do they deal with short? Alexi B's here with an MP9, less than ideal. The key is dropped to the middle of A. 3v3, 30 seconds left. A crossfire almost for the CTs, not quite. That's a big, deep smoke, and they can focus on Alexi now. But no one's looking in his direction. The MP9 comes to life, leaving Kylar as the last one to fall. And the money has been broken for 9. Kylar starts to run, but Rez is in position. They have no eyes towards mid. I don't think Rez gets around the corner in time. He doesn't. They don't want to give the game away. They can raise the alarm to Hetrick, though. There's a dry peek and all the information. Looking for a short plant, maybe. Minio needs to activate, but where is he going? 26 seconds, and he's standing in the middle of B, lurking slowly, waiting for that bomb to rotate, but they've lost it. They're asking too much on this occasion. They're not going to get the bomb plant. They're not going to get that bonus money, 9. We'll try to make it expensive, but this one is falling away again.
NIP have been willing to fight mid, but look at this. This is the B play we saw earlier from 9. We've got to be ready for this aggression, though. He's got a knife out. Oh, no.
Rez with great timing. Aggressive play in the underpass, but Kylar finds the entry again. Alexi B around the corner. Rez still activating. Again, they at least need a bomb plant here, 9. But those smokes will soon be gone. Hades needs to get on that site quickly. And Molly towards the window. Bomb plant incoming. And that may secure them rifles in the next round. It might do. Goofy makes it a 2 versus 2. Important. Molly goes down on short. Hades watching the window, watching the door. Where is the second player? Goofy doesn't want to outstay his welcome. Grenades will be deployed. Hades now in the clutch by the window. Spots one, swats him. Knows where the last is. Rez full health. Flashbang up high. The Molly's are here as well, and Rez will clutch the round from the start to the finish. 4 kills for Rez. So important in this run for NIP. We are going all the rounds. I don't know if he saw one or more than one, but there's the smoke up. This is a much better situation for NIP. That will allow the rotation through the door if required. 9 have no one on short either. There's the lurk from Minio, though. Goofy's been dropped. 3 remain. Getting a bit quiet now as Hades is posted up. There's one on the van, though. And down he goes. Config looking for a second. Key with 3 HP and the bomb. Minio coming in from short. There's Alexi B. There's 1 minute now in this 1 versus 3. Minio needs to figure out a way to isolate the fight. Brolan is coming up short. Alexi B looking over the smoke up top. Down he goes. He may have heard one in market, but is he prepared for a short play? Oh, Brolan is giving a position away. But he will deliver the kill. We are actually heading to overtime. I cannot believe it. Smoke in the window. Many attempts towards B. And NIP must have a read towards A. Have a look at this setup here. Brolan is ready. Minio, does he trade? He's got the bomb. There's a molly for Key as well to separate these squads. Rez popping up now, having a quick look. Sees if smoke falls back. That could do some really good damage. Indeed, it will. Bomb falling away now. Kylar's in connector, but he gets deleted by Rez. He is playing lights out at the moment, Rez. Flash above the bench. Allows CTs to peek without getting blinded. Oh, Rez with the burst fire. Sees the bomb. Look at the rotation coming as well. 10 seconds to plant that bomb. And soon there'll be people in CT running to their doom, running to their demise. Hades won't be ready for the second one. Either way, there won't be time to plant that bomb. Hetrick has been insane this series. And continues to be. What a great flick from him. Confident Lexi B cleaning up the A side. The pendulum has absolutely swung in NIP's favor. They have survived the toughest of tests on Mirage. Looking to take 2 from 2 thus far in over time, excuse me. They were dead in the water. And now 9 can't seem to find a solution. Alexi B and Config are prepared. Where are those entries that we've seen from 9? Rez starting to emerge. There's Key over towards A, but Rez is a problem still. Key forcing the action. They need one of these rounds. Rez doesn't scare. The pre-fire falls back, but Goofy has the window. Bomb rotating away from the B-bomb site, and Key has got so much map control. Rez desperately trying to hold on. Config's made his way in towards jungle. Goofy's in connector. He has been instrumental, but the timing from Config, the 180 as well. Back into NIP's favor it goes. 1 minute to solve this. Hades and Kylar remain. He's been big on the frags as well, Kylar. Needs to find a way to deal with one of these players. LXB, the only man in CT. Where is Config off to as well? I think he realizes where LXB might be, but he still needs to find a kill. Running out of bullets now. So walking for him, jumping Glocks. Just desperate. There's an AK could fix to it, but he gets the reload. Then eventually, LXB has bought time at the very least for Config to rotate all the way to T-spawn. But that bomb is ticking. Not quite planted for CT. Look at that peek from Config. He is playing nasty work at the moment. Does he dare expose himself to molly the bomb? He does, and he'll die for it. I think there'll be time for Config. Or will there? Oh, it's going to be close, but he's got 48 HP. It's going to be so close. Such a risky play with the Molotov. And it's not going to work.
Credit to NIP. What an incredible comeback. They've looked like a completely different team here. The reads have been on point, but look at Hades. He wants to take initiative. Not able to land a shot, but second time of asking. He gets a clean entry for his team. That's what 9 needed.
NIP catch Hades off guard, trying to deploy a molly. Did he see one? Did he see two? Either way, he didn't see the bomb. That's in the hands of LXB. Perhaps it was spotted earlier on. Is he going to push? Oh, he's being waited for by Config. Seeing maximum Config at the moment and maximum res. And that might be too much for 9 to deal with. Being real careful about it. 3 players in Palace then. He's in the right position. Eliminates the lurker. He's in a good spot to deal with this, especially with Goofy coming through. Smoking off the position. They've got the sound cues as well. Now they've got a base setup. He can't get the kill though. Can Goofy? He can't either. Kylar's rotating in there with 2. Brolan, 1 versus 2. 26 seconds. He's got to collect the bomb. Trying to find the kills first, and that's what he's looking for. Big headshot from Brolan. 36 HP, and he does the rest as well. Monstrous comeback. Unbelievable run from NIP. They refuse to lose. We're going to the 3rd map.
See if they can get off to that good start. Kyler looking for info. Peeks long, spots the shoulder. Nades coming into this A bomb site. Kyler will fall back, but Hades trapped at the back of the bomb site. This is awkward. He can't land the shots. Config guns him down alongside Alexi. That's going to be a bomb plant for NIP.
What a pick from Minio. Not an easy frag to get, especially when it's Rez on the other side, but here we are. Headtrick's making his way back from long to try and catch Minio off guard. He's got to be careful here. He's playing right into the hands of Headtrick, who lands the headshot eventually. 3 plays remain now. No one's on the site for the T-flag. The bomb's being defused. Smoking the kit and the body block as well. But look at the shots from Headtrick and Brolan. They've pulled the bomb diffuser away. He will try to do it himself, hiding, but he'll be found by Headtrick as well. Body block didn't work out. A noble attempt from 9. And he still has a teammate with him. Key is also here. Dangerous players. 20 seconds on the clock. Utility is thrown. Brolan emerges suddenly. Not before Rez is dropped. 3 on 3. 12 seconds to plant that bomb. It will be planted. Great presence of mind from NIP. Especially with that flank. He's sending some shots to Lexi B's way. There's a HE for Kyler wherever he is. 9 edging forward. But they've lost Key. Down goes Minio as well. The late round call from NIP was fantastic. Kyler trying to do what he can. There is a kit in the water as he starts to make his way down quietly if he can. Smoke on the bomb. He's got to get that kit though. He has to get that kit. He's got to get out of there. Maybe they'll die to the bomb. That might be the only play that's left to make.
Time to get out of there. NIP, another round in the bag.
Most unfortunate there for Headtrick. Nice attempt there from Kyler. Again, if that happens, if that AWP shot rattles off, you know how many people are in T-spawn, and that can allow you to take liberties with position. Hades needs to escape, though. Molly may block him. I think he's considering a smoke to try and obscure his position, but he'll just hold his position and find some more kills.
Wow.
4 on 3 as Minio comes through from the back, looking for a multi-frag, takes down the bomb carrier. He knows one's towards long, I think. Maybe now 9 are finally coming to life. Alexi B off to the races, looking towards long, looking back towards the toilets. He's running hot as well, it seems, as he finds another one. Hades he's dropped. And despite this action, Around that bomb, we're down to a 2-on-2. Bomb still in the hands of Goofy, but they might still fall yet more. Config on 5 HP. The repick from Mino to finish him off is brazen. That leaves Alexi B then to find 2. 37 seconds. So they both go to the bomb. They're both on the bomb.
I think they lost like 10 in a row at the end of Mirage. So they really needed this. It's this heavy B stack early. This molly will be nice. They've also got Hades. This is the shot, but his teammate swings. Hades still holding, but Headtrick able to deal with him.
The bomb looks like it might be rotating in that direction, and Minio's heading in that direction as well. Config going downstairs. Kylar back on the site. Running back and forth is very confusing, but Config will say hello now. So where is the bomb headed? It's 28 seconds. Does he play for this frag onto Config? He looks the wrong way. The timing is brutal. Nothing going the way of 9.
6-1 up on the T side. This is looking very nice right now. Just got off to that great start, but then Config really the man that makes the entire difference in the round.
Looks like we will do. Does Goofy have the lineup? He's running out of bullets now. Is there any help for him? The MAC-10 will clean him out. And no one's got position, really. This is one round where they haven't had the usual bolstered defense over towards B, it feels like. He in the back playing around the smoke. It's not even a sight cut in half. It's less than that. They've got the back third of it. Swinging through short now, but just as they do, the smoke goes up. They'll try to boost. A great flick from Hades. Running distraction as Kylar comes through from that short position. Up on the sandbags. And finally, another round is here for 9. But will they get a player over towards A in time? 25 seconds on the clock. And Hades still isn't seeing much of anything as he jumps around, trying to find information. Maybe he saw one. Keith's been popped in the meantime, but a bomb still needs to get planted. 15 seconds. No smoke to the front of the site from the CTs. A swing and a miss from Hades as Alexi B finds one by the truck. There's 2 by the truck, in fact. And 8 seconds to plant that bomb. Bombs on the floor. 1v1. Headtrick denies them again. So close for 9, but still NIP are the ones to secure the round.
Yeah, I thought we might just see Goofy fall back there with such little time left. Maybe try and hide behind the truck, force the AWP to come to you. The fight comes to Headtrick and he wins it. There's actually no Kevlar for Config as he entered there. He got taken down by an AWP anyway, and they trade him effectively. And that's the final shot. Video will slow them slightly with the incendiary down. Okay, taking some aggression. Oh, snappy headshot onto Brolan. That's a really nice kill to get. His aim is crisp. And, well, there was an advantage. It's quickly gone, though. Kyler gets caught out in party.
Man, merciless. Utterly merciless. Maybe Mino can do something. He's found success with the long push. Now that smoke is quite timely, but Goofy's holding down 2 jobs, and Rez is walking through that monster smoke, it seems. Oh boy. He sees the back of Goofy, who re-picks. He's lost his position and can't win the duel. Mino's miles away now, as Hades has 4 coming on to his position. Alexi B on the site misses the flick. So desperate, round after round. Headtrick's ready as well. As NIP are really committed to this long play. 25 seconds. They've got so much util. Roland having a look, finding an entry. There's 2 players by Monster and nobody watching short. What is happening? He and Kylar dropping, defending the B bomb site, but the bomb is still heading in towards A. Mino's got a good angle. Pre-fire as well to transfer, and surely this is finally a round for 9. Indeed it is. Hades dies to the Molotov, but they've got a round. That's the only thing that matters at this point.
Last round of the half, NIP actually have a weakened buy, so they might just send it onto this B bomb site.
Keeping it simple. We've got 3 players upstairs, actually, and as the first CT falls, there's so much trouble here for 9. They are going to spread like a virus. Alexi B in the water. Goofy dropped. Mino's basically in T-spawn. Another disaster, one after the other for 9. Smoked off as well. Look how oppressive this is. Running through a smoke to try and do what they can. Going for an aggressive play upstairs in that last round while NIP send it in with money troubles. So far, great success. Mino looks to his right, headshot from his left. That leaves Kyla with a kit and 4 players waiting for him. What a turnaround from NIP. 12-3 after an insane comeback, which I cannot let go of in the second map. They are looking so strong in the third. Roland will hear plenty of players, plenty of footsteps as he flanks from long. Rez defending short B will be successful. The Lurker has been distinguished. And there is Hades as well. That's a lot of grenades that have just been lost. The remainder of the squad heading towards A, but they will be surrounded. How do they plant the bomb here? Roland still fishing, still picking players off. Down to the last few bullets, he'll be deleted, but Rez will clean up where he left off. 1v1 now, all of a sudden. Somehow 9 have only left Rez standing. He's had 2 kills so far. Teasing around the smoke, takes one in the face, down to 5 HP. There's a few places Goofy could be. Rez does not have a kit. Goofy deep in the bank. He's got to hold it. He's got a full commit to this one. Gets him off the bomb, doesn't get the kill. Is there time? There can't be time. Surely there isn't time for this.
Ooh.
Oh, it's going to be a close one. Oh, it's going to be so close. He's got it. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he had it, but he didn't.
I wonder if we just see him hang around at the back, try and recover a rifle. Oh, the boost. Nicely timed for Rez. Inio not ready. And I guess Kyla does get a rifle now, but probably wouldn't have wanted it. They're down a man.
Config's deep right-hand side with the M4A4. Before the flash goes off, he gets one, and Rez is here to hold position to clean up. The molly is on the barrels, but the smoke is in Monster.
So safe right now, not giving away fights unnecessarily. Kyla will now sneak in, but yeah, you can see these different angles, so difficult to deal with. Hades gets one, but Alexi trades. Kyla actually brings it into a 1-on-2. Bomb is dropped though, and there is a flank at the ready from Brolan. That might be unexpected. Kyla fakes it. He's ready. He hits the headshot. This is winnable now for Kyla. Head trick drops down with the AWP. That should be heard here. Kyla decides to go up top. This is difficult to clear, but head trick's ready for it. Great read from the young AWPer. Such a good effort from Kyla, but not meant to be.
Night and day between the previous maps here. He's starting to move forward. Kyla finding an entry as well. He's got to be careful. One to his left, one to his right. And there goes Config. Punished by Goofy. Opportunities on the B bomb site, perhaps. Alexi B switching out for another weapon. Lots of spray. Minutes on the clock. Roland makes his way over towards B. No lurkers towards A. Apart from head trick, of course. So it's a 4v2 as far as the B bomb site is concerned. Edging forward slowly, though, R9. They've got the money, the time to do that. But Roland gets one for free as the smoke dissipates. No response from 9. They can't hesitate now. Down goes Roland. Down goes Alexi B. Head trick in a 1v3. $0 in the bank.
To give the opponent something to think about. Now 9 have to be concerned in this round about that AWP.
And Brolan is still in connector. On the T side, NIP almost always had a player in connector, keeping them honest over there. And that is a frag they will not trade.
Yeah, try to run boost that AWP out. Hades not getting into a wide enough position when he lands, so ends up kind of peeking slowly into Headtrick, who's ready. And look at this. Oh, it's so risky. Headtrick, how does he get away with it?
Unbelievable. Someone's got to get the bomb. He probably needs more than one frag here, but Rez is so ready for this. Such a tight angle. Alexi B for support as well. The pieces are falling, one after the other. 3 frags from the CTs, no response from 9. Racing towards B now. If they're lucky, it's a 2v2. And if they don't know where the angles are, that's a gamble. Goofy delivers the first kill. Config gets the last 2. NIP moves to 14. Better setups on their CT side, I feel. Had more promise in there. Again, Brolan's got that blind spot angle. Good for 1 kill at least. 3 players in that CT position. HE will be deployed. Kyla's got to be careful. They're creeping in through Monster now. Multiple assailants on the way. Rez is in all kinds of trouble.
Just quickly. Slowing down, holds above. It's awkward here. Kyla actually gets the AWP out of his hands. So that is something that would... That's a good question. Oh! I mean, Kyler gets dinked as well, but what a shot that is. He will be traded, and that's an AK that can be recovered here.
These con players will hear the T's running towards B as well. And Alexi B gets closer to Rez's position. So they can try and play off of each other again. Goofy's surely going to be a very brief moment in this one as Alexi B runs distraction. Brolan coming in from the back. This is just going from bad to worse for 9. Minio with 35 seconds. Oh boy. Just that chaos at the beginning from NIP, swinging with 2, slowed down 9. And after that, they're just at the mercy.
Wow, the luck.
He's got a gimmick, but it's only good for 1. That might not be enough, but the numbers are streaming in as Rez finds the multi-frag and Alexi B tries to buy some time. Weapons to be collected, surely. 2 versus 2. Do they hold in position? Minio going for the sandbags plant. It's fake. He's looking towards short. I don't know if he makes it away from this position afterwards. Head trick is here. There's a lovely HE. Now it's down to Kyler. He's got a good angle, but can he find 2? He can. He really needed those headshots, and you can see the release on the camera.
Head trick, so focused on connector. Decides to move back into a different angle. It pays off for him. Oh, knife out. Did he spot the player above? He should have heard him now. They're sneaking out onto B with the bomb, though.
Going for a fast bomb plant as a somewhat of a smoke-on shot, but look at Config's 3. This might be the end of the line here, or is it? They've got something to say about it, 9. Minio still putting in work at the multi-frag. Hades fighting straight back, and they have secured another round. That is the question. Anti-AWP utility coming out, the smoke in the toilets. Often you'll see the Molotov towards Divider to take this angle away. We don't see it on this occasion. The dry peek from Hades. And hey ho, there's an AWP there. Now Headtrick has the luxury to just walk around and re-peek. Even if they double peek him, he might get another frag out of this. Headtrick shutting things down on the A bomb site. There goes Key as well. It took one AWP angle away and dry peeked the second one. No molly, no flash. Just walked into the angle. And they may have reached the end of the line here. Goofy needs an ace to keep his team alive. A crossfire of sorts. And that's going to be the end of the line. After a crazy comeback on Mirage, NIP secured a victory and stay alive on Overpass.